Hi, and welcome back. I'm Dr. Patrick Kingsip, and today what we're going to be talking about is mindful aging. What is that? We live in a society of which youth is golden, and aging, it's a dirty word. We're inundated with advertisements on televisions, in magazines, and on the radio telling us different methods to keep young and youthful. We're told to buy certain facial creams, cellulite creams, Botox, and vitamins that make us younger, improve our brain functioning, and delay the aging process. What message does this give us? Aging is bad and should be avoided at all costs? Maybe we need to broaden our focus and accept there is no good or bad way of aging. There are many shades of gray, and each person is different in how this occurs and how they view it along the way. To age mindfully means to accept the aging process, which, let's face it, is different for all of us, and not to blow the whole concept of aging out of proportion. Aging mindfully means to increase awareness into the possible benefits of aging in a realistic manner. Rather than purely focusing on retirement communities, older age groups, and possible health concerns, we may expand our thinking to, what are my goals at the age of 65, 70 years old? What new activity might I learn and enjoy? How might I adapt my exercise routine along the way as I age? As we age, we can use our self-knowledge, that is, time and wisdom, to make decisions about what we want to do and who we want to associate with that are more in line with our authentic selves. We often have more available time to pursue our interests as well. Often older people will say, I'm too old to do this now. And this is a self-limiting belief, as there are rarely things we cannot do. It's often our mindset that holds us back from pursuing all that life has to offer. There are so many stereotypes of older people on television and in the movies. Have a think about that for a moment. The older people in the retirement home, the nursing home, playing lawn bowls, and taking medication for arthritis. This is not to say that some of these ideas might be okay for you or might eventuate or be needed, but rather there are possibilities. There's not one script for aging. You don't have to follow the stereotype scenario you've seen. You may wish to ask yourself the following questions. What can I do to age as best as I can, or in a more mindful fashion? How can I continue to achieve my goals and adapt them as I age? How can I be as content as I can through the aging process? And what does contentment mean to me anyways? How do I cultivate supportive, connected relationships along the way? What opportunities may I have at 60, 70, or 80 years of age? And how do I make the greatest differences up until my dying day? Perhaps aging mindfully is about being present to all the aging process encompasses. The vulnerabilities as our bodies and minds change, the wisdom and depth you've acquired through time, the understanding and acceptance of impermanence and death. As we all grow older, we become more aware of time and our lack of control over it. We lose loved ones and become more aware of our own mortality. However, there are different ways in which to view this. One could become depressed and fearful of their own mortality, or it could be used as knowledge to spur you to achieve your goals and live each and every day to the full, knowing you will not be here forever. It can also lead us to deepen our connection with others. as we also understand the impermeability of the lives of this earth also, and really being present when you're with those that you love. I'm sure we all are aware, either in ourselves or viewing others, that some cognitive changes tend to occur as we age. Perhaps forgetting people's names, misplacing the car keys, or taking a little longer to solve a maths-related problem. However, much research has been done into the aging brain. Researchers have discovered possible neuroplasticity of the brain, which means that the adult brain can change with training, education, diet, exercise, and lifestyle choices. Meditation and regular mindfulness practice can improve mental performance as we age. So how can mindfulness skills help me to age gracefully? Now, firstly, Alzheimer's disease and dementia studies are showing that a regular practice in mindful breathing exercises and meditation can slow the development of potential Alzheimer's disease and dementia in older adults. Alzheimer's disease is a progressive illness that is prevalent among aging individuals. The disease is memory and disrupts the crucial mental functioning. Now, secondly, it can also aid in our digestion. Mindful breathing techniques often include training in deep inhalation and exhalation, or belly breathing techniques to promote full breath. This works by increasing oxygen levels in our blood and improving our general circulation to the stomach as well as the intestines. It's known that as we age, we may experience increased digestive difficulties or disorders, and mindful exercises can aid immensely with this. Now, thirdly, improve mental functioning and alertness. One of the benefits of a regular mindfulness routine is the research changes in brain function. This can be of particular benefit as we age. Frequent mindfulness practice can produce changes to the physical structure of the brain, and this can lead to improved focus, creativity, and cognitive function. With an increased mental alertness and heightened ability to function as a well-capable member of society, meditation and mindfulness makes the aging years just as rewarding as other life phases. The synchronized brain hemispheres, left and right, of the elderly meditator enable a remarkable brain function improvement. Better focus, more creativity, quicker wit are but just a few of the available benefits. Mindfulness meditation is many times more effective than a crossword puzzle. But don't give them up. Now, fourthly, awareness and improvement in mood state. As we age, it may lead to feelings of loneliness or depression. This may be due to loss of friendships, retirement, and the death of loved ones. Learning mindfulness skills can lead to improved ability to firstly become aware of the mood changes and the states that we're experiencing, but also to manage any negative feelings. This is done by stimulating the prefrontal cortex of the brain. Now, fifthly, it improves memory. Memory may decrease as we age, but regular mindfulness meditation stimulates the memory centers located within the brain called the hippocampus region and the frontal brain lobe. Both become stimulated during mindful meditation. This can result in improving long-term and short-term memory. Improved memory and cognitive functions has been found in those that engage in regular mindfulness practice. Now, the sixth point is improved ability to relax and calm the self. Mindfulness as we age has a calming effect that can't be achieved by prescription medication and drugs. It can help to organize different thoughts and gain a clear perspective of things. This is particularly important during times of stress. As we age, long-term stress can occur from many sources over the years. This can be from chronic illness or the loss of friends and a spouse. Two significant aging and quality of life factors are stress levels and the end-of-life anxiety, which are both greatly reduced with mindfulness. Now, mindful mortality, finding joy in the present. As we age, things change. We change. Life around us changes. We have a choice to adapt or resist. If we approach changes in life with resentment and try to cling to what once was, we will never be happy in the present moment and the time left on the earth. We need to be able to adapt to change and accept the changes that occur mindfully. None of us know how and when we're going to die. We often have a vision of what it may be like, a spiritual death, dying in one's sleep, etc. But we really don't know. Often death is painful, messy, and can be accompanied by fear. Our best method of preparing for this is our willingness to accept it will happen. We don't know when or how, but it's inevitable. It will occur. This will make death a little easier, and you will live more fully in each day until it occurs. Now, the Native Americans have a very interesting saying. When it is a beautiful day, they state, it's a good day to die. They interpret this as, I'm ready to face death today, as my life is complete and whole, and therefore I'm ready to fully live this day. Life is a cycle, and it does come to an end for all of us. No one is exempt. This is one thing in life we can be certain of. But if you start to age and fear your own death, your fear will hover over each day, each moment of your life, like a dark blanket that keeps out the light. So the question is, what do you need to change in your life to accept death will occur? What can you do to reduce your fear and create a sense of inclusion of this concept into your life? Perhaps you have things that are undone in your life. Perhaps you want to talk to or express something to someone. Places you want to go and see, books you want to read, hobbies you want to try. There is no time like the present to do these things that are calling to you. What's holding you back? When you live in the moment, it's your last. You experience everything in a different light. You feel that rain, you rejoice in the sun, you really hear your loved ones when they speak. Everything becomes just so much more precious. Some people will keep an object in a place they look daily as a reminder that death is coming. This may be a small sculpture or a skull or a cross. This may sound, morbid, but it's a reminder to live each day to the full. A reminder we will not be here forever. A reminder we will not have our loved ones forever. And use for this purpose, it can be a powerful message to be mindfully engaged in our own lives and those around us. Now, some questions to ask yourself and journal your response is, it can be useful to spend some time to reflect and to think about your beliefs about yourself, others, and the world. How do you see yourself aging? And what does it mean to you to get older? Are any thoughts you wrote down limiting you in your life? How can they be changed to live more in the present moment and create deeper connections with others and yourself? How can you create more self-compassion, wonder, and awe into your daily life? Can you make even mundane aspects in your life sacred? Write this down. Pause and think about where you find joy, goodness, and connections with others and things. Write this down. Practice mindful attention by focusing on simple activities such as short, controlled breathing exercises, journal writing, nature walks, mindful gardening, and also the body scan. Write down a statement about what matters most to you in your life and use it to navigate through the challenges and lead you to new opportunities. Challenge your brain with new learning and activities every day. Connect with people of different generations to learn something new or do something new every day. Move from I to we. Mindful aging is more than a personal quest. What are you doing with those important to you? Remember that death makes life possible. Facing your mortality can bring greater awareness of yourself and all that is around you, allowing for a deeper experience and connection in life. Write down your thoughts about death. What does it mean to you? What feelings does it bring up for you? How can you live a little more in the moment each day? Now, thanks very much for watching and listening. Mindfully yours. Bye for now.